back to Swans News. Not sure what episode we're on, but we've done loads of episodes. Glorious day in Swansea. I think it's really nice around the UK. Bit of rain yesterday, but bit of lightning, but it's not a weather channel, so it's Swans channel, but weather's lovely. Sorry for this. No, it's clear, but I can't do anything about the weather, but it's lovely. In today's episode, we're speaking about the Swans 3-0 win at Bristol City yesterday at the Memorial Stadium. Ayew having a medical at Crystal Palace, and Ben Wilmot is linked to the Swans on a loan deal from Watford. So we'll be speaking in depth about all three of those subjects. When I speak about the subject, leave your thoughts about what I've said. Do you agree, disagree? And of course give me your opinions, because I always read the comments. Yeah, so let's get into it.
Finished yesterday, Bristol Rovers 0, Swansea City 3 at the Memorial Stadium. Good win for the Swans. Jay Fulton with the opening goal, 30 yards out, and it was a great finish. No chance for the goalkeeper. When I came back then, well, I didn't see the first half. I only saw that really from the first half. And also I seen Ayew Mulder making a great save from a free kick, which was going in. And I think that will really help Mulder claim his #1 spot. But obviously he kept a clean sheet as well, which will be interesting, which will help him get that #1 spot if he wants it, of course. When I was able to watch the second half, I thought we were very slow. I thought the attacking style of play was really slow as well. I thought the weather played a big part, in fairness. It was about 28 to 29 degrees. So obviously we can't go full out attacking, playing the way we want to because of weather. Even though it's nice, it was a disgrace yesterday to play the way we want to. But we made some changes in the 75th minute. A few key players came off, and a few came off at like 60th. But the the biggest name to score probably was Baston. Once our record signing, it cost us £15 million, of course. It was actually a really clever finish. Good ball by McBurney. Keeper started chasing Boha down. I didn't think he was going to get there, in fairness. I thought the keeper came out very early. I thought, he's not going to get you. But luckily he chipped over the keeper, and it was a good goal. Also the third goal, which was also a big name for us, it's Joel Asoro, his first goal for the Swans, and you could see with his celebration he was absolutely chuffed with that goal. Really happy for Joel Asoro. I think he got a lot of stick last season, but I think the potential's there if he can stick to it, if he does the easy stuff right and then concentrate on the crossing skills. But if he does the easy stuff right, he'll be fine. But a really good finish by Joel Asoro. I think it was off the chest, actually, or the head, I can't remember. But brilliant for Joel and Boha. Yeah, so it was a 3-0 victory. Can't complain with that. I think our next friendly is Atalanta, and then we go into the league campaign next Saturday against Hull City. I really think we've done brilliant this pre-season. Last pre-season under Graham Potter wasn't the best. We wasn't getting many results, but the performances were there. But this season, I don't want to say yet, but I think this could possibly be an upgrade in Graham Potter. I know it's pre-season, but from things that are going, I think Steve Cooper's a better manager than Graham Potter. The tactics just seem better. He seems to tell us everything, like Potter last year. Kind of avoided a few questions, but this year Steve Cooper's not really avoiding anything. So I think he's probably a better manager than Graham Potter. It's a bit early to say yet, but see how Brighton do in the Prem, but I'm not focusing on Brighton. But overall, 3-0 win at Bristol Rovers, cannot complain at all. This got reported this afternoon by Alan Nixon, a Scottish Sun journalist, and we're being linked with a move for Ben Wilmot. He's a Watford player currently. He's a right-footed centre-back, but also can play on the left. I think he'll be a great addition to the Swansea squad. He left Stevenage 2 seasons ago for £1.5 million. He was on loan at Udinese for the second half of last season, but he'd be a really good signing for the Swans. He'd be great cover and could play a central defensive midfielder role. I think he'd be a great signing, in fairness. I think he won't be part of Watford's plans this season. Obviously, he's really young, he's 19. I watched him a few times last season when Match of Day was on. Well, he played twice. Didn't really get much game time, but the potential's there with Ben Wilmot. I think he'd be a great signing for the Swans. I just think we need someone in that position. I want it to be a good player. I wasn't really interested in Clark Salter because he wasn't that good, but this Ben Wilmot kid, he's something special in my opinion. Great signing. If it does happen, I think Steve Cooper knows him well. So overall, I think it would be a great signing. He obviously did made 11 appearances in all competitions for both Watford and Udinese. He's obviously got some experience about him, but I personally believe that we could get this one over the line. Obviously, we need a centre-back. Just depends, will it happen soon? I think we need someone in soon to provide depth. I know we've got Ben Cabango and Brandon Cooper, but it'll be a big risk letting them in the Championship. So leave me your thoughts down below on Wilmot. But personally, I think this would be a great signing. I don't think he's played in the Championship yet. I think he's been, well, he's been at Stevenage for a while. But I think for 1.5 million, which he's gone there for, obviously gone to Watford there for, the Watford must obviously think he's got some really good potential. So Ben Wilmot's being linked with a move to Swansea City. Really hope this one happens. Bit of transfer news I'll be talking about in today's episode is Joe Ayew set to have a medical at Crystal Palace. The fee is believed to be around £2.5 million. I'm not sure if that's like 2 million with 500k in add-ons. I'm not sure, but that's all I know. It was reported by Wales Online and footballghana.com. I believe footballghana.com is not the best source, but Wales Online's pretty reliable, I guess. I can see this one happening. The attitude's just not there from Jordan. He did have some really good games for us. I think he was probably one of our best players under Carlos Carvalhal when he came in. He was really influential and we missed him. And part of the reason we went down is because Jordan Ayew got suspended for a few games and we badly missed Jordan Ayew. He was really good off the ball, running down. He had a good strike in him, worked hard for the team. But when we got relegated, he just didn't want to play for us. And I don't blame him because he probably is a Premier League level player, and when he was in the Championship with Aston Villa, he didn't really do well. So I think he'll be a good squad player for Crystal Palace, pushing for a start or being on the bench, especially when Wilfred Zaha's being linked with a move away. I think he'll be a decent signing for Palace, but I'm being annoyed with the fee because last season, before he went to Crystal Palace, we actually rejected an 8 million bid from Fulham. So someone who was negotiating that deal inside the Swans really didn't do well with that business because we loaned them in, and we could have made a 5.5 million profit, but there we are. So good luck to Joe Ayew. I think he'll pass his medical and everything like that. Not sure about his brother though, because Steve Cooper's hinted that he could possibly stay. Same situation with Baston. Same with Montero really. Montero's not been linked with a move away. Nothing's materialised as yet. But I think this one will go through. So if it does, I'll probably make another video on it saying that he's gone. But as it stands, Joe Ayew still a Swansea City player, set to become a Crystal Palace player for 2.5 million. Yeah, so good luck to Jordan Ayew. Hopefully he does okay at Crystal Palace, and I wish him the best of luck. Thanks for watching today's episode, guys. Another episode of Swans News. Hope you all enjoy. Make sure you hit that like button so I know that you're liking the content. Thanks for all the comments because they're really subjective, and I like responding as long as they're decentish comments, and I always usually respond to the comments. So leave me your thoughts on the Jordan Ayew situation. There's a bug in the end, so sorry about that. Jordan Ayew situation. Baston, do you think he'll stay or leave? Ben Wilmot, do you think he'll become a Swansea City player in the next coming days? And the last night's 3-0 winning against Bristol Rovers. Give me your thoughts on who do you think man of the match was. And also, I haven't really talked about this in today's episode, but make sure you leave your thoughts down below on who should be the #1 goalkeeper. Christopher Nordfeldt, Erwin Mulder, and that's all I'm going to put in because I don't think Ben will be given a chance. I think it'll be more the under-23 keeper. So leave your comments down below, and I'm really interested to see who you prefer, guys. Christopher Nordfeldt or Erwin Mulder. I think both keepers have different qualities and both have different styles of playing the ball out different, and so obviously Mulder's better coming out to the box and demanding his box, but probably Nordfeldt's better with his feet. So that's it for today's episode. Make sure you hit that like button, like I've said, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.